Chapter 3. No Need to Hide. Now with this room as my private training area, I can start training here. Suddenly the old man spoke in a serious voice, bringing Kaida out of his train of thought. Kaida, I want to ask you something. Yes, uncle? Does your request to live alone have something to do with your chakra activation? Feeling extremely shocked and nervous at the same time, Kaida stammered. Whether it was because he was still just a child, or because he didn't have control over his emotions even in his previous life, the old man was able to read him like an open book. Don't worry, Kaida. Chakra activation is not something bad, and I am happy for you rather than being angry, said the old man with a smile. That's when Kaida got his confidence back and said, Yes, uncle. When I woke up this evening, I started to feel a weird sensation inside me, but it was not bad. Rather, it was a pleasant feeling. That's good. Now you can also become a powerful ninja like your parents. I'm sure they would be very happy. Feeling relieved since there was no need to hide his chakra from the old man anymore, Kaida decided to clear his other doubts. If he was a Senju, why was he in an orphanage? And what were the details about his parents? All he knew was that both of them were ninjas. Old man, I want to know more about my parents. Can you please tell me about them? The old man released a sigh, feeling sad to bring up bad memories for a child all of a sudden, and started speaking. Kaida, your father, Asami Senju, was from the Senju clan. But he was alone, even in his clan, since he was an orphan. But everything changed when he met your mother, Aika Uchiha. She was in the same Genin squad as him. Both of them fell in love with each other. However, the Uchiha clan didn't want your mother to marry your father, since they wanted her to marry another Uchiha so that their child could also have the Sharingan like your mother. But your mother decided to leave the Uchiha and marry your father. They were both very strong in their respectful fields. Your father had an abnormal amount of chakra even for a Senju, and your mother had already activated her 3 Tomoe Sharingan. This is why you are not in either of the clan's compounds, but rather in this orphanage. Kaida asked in a sad voice. If my parents were strong, how did they die? They died the death of heroes when the Nine Tails attacked the village. They had the option to run away with you, but they decided to stay and fight for the village. Both of them were special tuning, nearly at the level of Jonin. They saved many civilians that day and became heroes of the village, but even though they were technically not my parents, why do I feel so sad and at the same time proud to be their son? I think with the memories of Kaida, I also got his feelings. Well, now I have more reason to become stronger. I won't tarnish my parents' reputation. Uncle, can you please train me to become a ninja just like my parents? Since you have already unlocked your chakra, getting into the Ninja Academy will be easy for you. Since you still have to wait 5 months to take the admission test, we can train you until then. But when we start your training, you can't back off no matter what. No, you can't back off no matter how hard it becomes for you. Okay, uncle. I'll become the most powerful ninja in the world. The old man took these words as a joke at the time, but little did he know that the chances of it being true were very high. Oh, uncle, will I also get the Sharingan like my mother when I grow up? Kaida, unlocking and upgrading the Sharingan can be tricky, even for pure blood Uchiha. But in your case, it is even more tricky. However, there is a chance you unlock your Sharingan, so you can try it in the future. Okay, uncle. Now, when will we begin our training? Since you have just recovered from your injury, take 1 day's rest. We will start the training the day after tomorrow. And yes, you have to come to the dining area to eat. You are not going to get food in your room. Okay, uncle. After saying that, the old man left to complete his work, with a smile on his face. I am really tired now. Let's go to sleep for now. I will think about what to do next after I wake up. After 9 hours. Oh, I slept well. And this is my first sleep without painkillers. It sure feels nice. After waking up, Kaida went to do his daily activities and took a quick bath. When he came out of the bathroom, it was already time for breakfast. So he went to the ground floor for breakfast. Oh, look. Here comes the Prince of Konoha. Wait, he's also just an orphan like us with no parents.